We commenced with our humanitarian home building projects for financial year 24 to 25. On the 4th of November, 2024, we made down payment for building home for 6 families in rural districts of Bac Lieu province in Vietnam. The completion of these home building projects is scheduled for end of December 2024. Our utmost appreciation to Mr. Patrick Lee for sponsoring our projects and improving the living conditions of 6 families. Mr. Kett and his family have no home. They are currently living in a shelter, which is provided by Mr. Kett's employer on a commercial shrimp farm where he works as security guard. Mr. Kett's mother provided the backyard section of her house for building the home. Mr. Kett's mother is currently sharing her small house with 2 younger sons and their family. Ms. Tam and her daughter have no home. Following passing of her husband from an incurable tumor in 2015, their lives took a difficult turn. After living with her husband's family, they were forced to move out, and have since been relying on the kindness of various relatives, as they are unable to afford a home on their own. 16 years ago, with support from the local government, Mr. Chen built their current basic and small home, but it has since deteriorated significantly. The corrugated iron walls and roof are in a very poor condition, and leaking during rain, while the timber frames are worn and at risk of collapse. The thin cement floor is also showing significant wear. Rima Foundation is carrying out a major renovation to make the house safer for Mr. Chen, his wife, and his young grandson. Following the collapse of their home 2 years ago, they have been residing in a small shed at the back of a relative's house. Sadly, they recently lost one of their 2 children at just 7 years old to Japanese encephalitis, a mosquito-borne virus. The shed is in extremely poor condition, with rainwater leaking through the roof and walls. Mr. Yang, his wife, and his 2 sons, recently returned to his late mother's home after her passing. Due to the traditional mourning period of 49 days, Mr. Yang had to quit his job as a factory worker in Saigon, as his employer could not accommodate such a long absence. Currently, they are living in a very small and in extremely poor condition shelter. Mr. Oot, his wife, and their 18-year-old son are living in their self-built home. They constructed 16 years ago using bamboo, timber, and straws, which are currently suffering from significant deterioration and rainwater leakage. With your support, we can bring life-changing differences to more underprivileged families and children. Sharing our posts and stories is a powerful way to support us in spreading the word and connecting with those who can help.